hot cross buns, just a bit with the hot cross buns here. So we have to take the ring off. Somebody said, how do you get the ring off? Are you all watching? Somebody's not. Thank you. So we get the knife, run the knife around, and get it. Now, if we do it in the thing, we've got the perfect, like, in a nice shape there. That one's come out a little bit burnt on the top. So we can trim that bit off if we need to, like that, and nobody would know, right? And just push it back down there, right? Now, this one here, if it doesn't come off, we just run the knife around, right? Now I've only done 3 big ones in here. Normally I do 6, but I'll just show you this glass how to make them slightly different size. Now, the idea of the ring is it keeps it nice and moist. So on the outside, it's still nice and soft. Normally, if you do a cake, it's not in the ring. It goes dry on the outside. You can see that's like the perfect, like, round shape here. This one goes straight into the water. Now, there's 2 ways to decorate these. We can just leave them as they are, obviously, but we can just do it with the icing in here. Or I made this one extra runny on purpose for these ones here. This isn't mine. This is some pupil. This young lady won the milk challenge today. Got 101 milliliter out. So this is the runny icing, right? It's meant to be runny, too runny, by the way. And we just spread it all over, right? And it will all seep in. So this is one way to do it. Maybe you need a tiny bit more icing, that's to be okay. So we're going to leave that for a bit and it will spread out, right? So that's one way, right? And they get them really sticky. They'll be like sticky. So it's meant to be a bit runny. This is thicker. And we just do it in the piping bag. I like it either way, so you can do whatever you want. So in the piping bag, just run it over here. But this one will need to be thicker, right? If you're doing ice buns, you don't want it too runny, a bit thicker than that, but maybe a bit thinner than this, and you just spread the ice buns on. Now the hot cross buns don't normally have icing on, and actually I've done crosses on them, but you can write letters. In the first lockdown last year I made them, and I wrote National Health on them, like NHS. But we can do them with 3 different things. So I've got a bit of golden syrup here. So I find a pastry brush. Here's the one, pastry brush. And then we can brush them with golden syrup, right? And they give them like shiny. So I don't know if you can see the difference now. They're shinier. So they've got like a sugar glaze on them. We've actually got a sugar glaze here. This is called bun wash. And my year 11s about 6 years ago, they always had a bit of a laugh because it sounds like something else. So they called it something else. They didn't call it bun wash. They called it something else. They changed the last letters. I'm not telling you what they called it. You can probably guess though. Or you can do it with apricot glaze, which is apricot jam. And we're going to have a vote. My class are going to have a vote with a show of hands in a minute. Because I think, so actually, you know, I think they're different, but we'll see what they all vote for, and obviously they can decorate how they like. And if you don't like apricot jam, don't put apricot jam on, you put it on what you want. So these are the hot cross buns, these are the cinnamon buns, that's a cinnamon bun, and these are cinnamon buns. So we're going to hands up which ones that look the best, this sort of type with it runny, or this type pipe. Hands up for the piped. And hands up for the runny. So it's more on the runny. So if I was you lot, then I'd make it a bit runnier, and so I do actually quite like the idea of them. So actually, the runnier ones, but you can do it anyhow you like. You can do it like that and pipe some over the top. You're eating it, you can do what you want. Thank you. Thank you.